4 o'clock Thursday afternoon, the taxi's coming in. I don't know what they're about. They're picking up a crew, got a train coming in, going to change the crew out on it. Should get the old crew off, put the new one on, or whether this is Abbeville switch. Awful late for the Abbeville switcher. They use the taxi a lot over here. I don't know. When I get more, I'll get it. All right, thank y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one coming down through here. They don't look like they're stopping. Five 311 362 869. Alright, DKBX. I don't know what coal train this is or where it goes to. Well, we got another one headed through. They say we got an auto rack train coming in and tying down. That's where the taxi went to. They say it's going through the old depot. I said, where is that? This is the only old depot I know is that one there. Sorry about your car counters. But they said it's down near the wood yard. I said, well, the wood yard's way on the other side of the prison. I didn't know there was a depot out there. I don't know exactly where, but that means they'll be stopping this train on the main line. They won't be bringing it into Abbeville. FURX, that's the least one. First Union Rail, First Union Bank, railroad car rental. MILX, TILX. And this probably won't have any distributed power on it. It had 3 engines on the front. Well, that's the noisy wheels on that one. More noisy wheels. TILX, MILX. Those cars I was calling out, they're the bald ones. And we got trains sitting down there at the south end. Blue EOT on it. Heading north, going to Greenwood. Crew change when they get there. Put a new crew on it and send it on it some more. I don't know where this train goes to or where it comes from. Going down the hill, y'all. Alright, but we got a train sitting up there. It looks like it's in the side, and it doesn't look like it's in the yard track. Bunch of covered hoppers. So I don't know if that's a train got a red signal at the south end waiting on this one to come through. If it did, he would be rolling by now because that one done cleared the signal up. So I don't know whether that's the Abbeville switcher sitting in the yard track or whether he's out on the side. And I can't tell where he's at from here. Alright, thank y'all. Have fun. Welcome to Abbeville. Bye-bye. Gentlemen, I'm down here visiting my buddy Kurt. And I hear one coming southbound out of Greenwood. I'm at the hill overlooking Abbeville Mills, which is over there. Boy Scout hut's behind me to the right, the house I just showed. Moving slow, 330. Got center beams on it with sheetrock or wood or something. I don't know what it's got. Coil cars. Got some grainers there, y'all. Archer Daniel Midland in the middle of it. Here making that noise on the bridge up there. It has a 6-axle locomotive. Scorched the rails, and that's what all that banging is. You're down there by the bridge, buddy. It's making that bridge ring like heck. But it doesn't look like it hurt it at all. These are cement covered hoppers. The empties are going back across to Texas to get loaded again. Box cars look empty too. Plug door and sliding door. The last two are plug doors. The first one's are sliding doors. Got some rebar on here. I think that's out of that mill up in Virginia. Center flow covered hoppers. Tank car, sodium hydroxide is loaded. Alright, so regular grainers there, they're empty though. Alright, GA, General American Tank Car, GATX. Covered hoppers, grainers. David J. Joseph, DJJX, David J. Joseph. They're scrap metal. They load those cars up with scrap metal and ship them to the industries, to the processing plants and stuff. Alright, and this is the train out of Hamlet. You can tell by the shiny wheels on the auto rags here. This is the cars that went from Casey, South Carolina. They sent them up to Virginia. They unloaded them and they sent them back down through Hamlet, South Carolina. So they're not coming over from Columbia and Casey. This is two trains tied together. Auto rack train tied to a manifest train. Sorry y'all, got a phone call messed me up. That might be why they're going so slow, because of the bumps in the track down there. I walked down there and looked at them. I don't want to make any films of that because I don't need any evidence, but anyway, there's 6 notches in each rail, so it's a 6-axle locomotive, probably distributed power in the middle of the train, and it stalled the train out, but the locomotive's still spinning its wheels. But his locomotive wasn't, so he didn't know about it. So that's the problem with distributed power. Alright, blue EOT on the bottom of this. Headed west. Brand new crew out of Greenwood going to Atlanta. They'll hand it off to another crew. They'll take it where it's got to go. Alright, thank y'all. Both locomotives are shut down. They do that to save fuel. They'll crank up when they got pump air back up. Alright, thank you. Alright, the lead engine just started back up. We got our conductor up there. They said they got a couple of trains blocked Greenwood, so they got to wait for them to clear up. Alright, thank you. Our conductor, y'all. So I misidentified the engineer. Alright, I'll get more information. It's shiny new wheels on this truck. This is 798. The front wheels don't look as new as these do, but it might be just my angle at them. I mean, they're shiny. No rust, no dirt, no grease hardly. Alright, they tell me that there's 40 miles of track on the Blue Ridge subdivision that's washed off the side of the mountain. I think that's the old Clintsville line that comes into Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's the one that run the Santa Claus train on up in the mountains for all the poor people. But it acts like the Clintsville Railroad is probably going to be shut down now. They're going to reroute everything that went through there, so it might not come through Abbeville anymore. It was coming down going through Augusta. I mean, going through Greenwood and then going to Augusta. Alright, they say they got 2 trains over in Greenwood working the yard over there, and that's what's keeping them out. So I'll find out more here in a little bit. Well, I'll tell it to you in a little bit if I get more. Alright, thank y'all. Check this out. I wasn't paying too much attention. You got AC locomotives. I mean, usually AC locomotives have rigid trucks on them. I mean, have the radial trucks on them. This one's got rigid trucks on it. And down there we got a locomotive with no lightning bolts on it. So I don't know, I don't think that's an AC locomotive. But it's got radial trucks on it. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, 798 is a ES44 AC. And it does have the radial trucks on it. Let me see if I can get this information up here. Y'all might want to read it. You'll have to blow it up, I bet. And let's see if I can stretch it a little bit. Y'all can stop it and blow it up. Got a sticker up there that says Friends of Coal. Where it's right up there. I got a bell ringing. Alright, these are new wheels on the front of this one, so they've been modified. Got a new hose up there, you can tell because it's not dirty. Alright, 38-inch witness groove, 43-inch wheel, new. Alright, that's a 43-inch wheel. Let me get my finger that wants to volunteer. See the little groove in the rim on the tread? That's a 38-inch witness groove. So, I guess what that does, that gives them something to measure to see how thick the tread is on these things. Now, I don't know how thick they're supposed to be. Alright, so that's your new sticker for that. So the 43 inches is a new wheel. Alright. Let me stretch this out. I don't know why my camera's not wanting to film it too well. The battery box underneath the steps behind the cab. You see how the frame's getting corroded here? That's your battery box underneath the steps behind the cab, or the walkway, the raised portion of it. Anyway, so that's your batteries. They use them to start the engine and stuff. Alright, got a brand new yellow pipe going down this way. I don't know where it goes to. Going down to the motor or something. I can't tell. I don't see it coming down. That's the back side of the motor over there. Behind the wheel. Alright, and I told you this stick thing out here carries a lubricant in it. You see the spring, you see the silver part where it's pushing in, that big stick, it's like hard plastic, but that's a lubricant that they are putting on the flange of the wheel. And that keeps it from squealing so much going around corners and stuff. Alright, that yellow thing goes in the silver box. Sorry about that. I misheld my camera. On the top of the motor up there. So that's going into the motor. I don't know what it is. That's not the electrical. The electrical's coming down the other side into the motor stuff. I don't know, it looks like a gas line. Well, no, it looks electrical to me. It's coming out. Where the yellow line comes along that pipe, and it's going up to that big T-box up there. Alright. Now you got T-box going up there. I don't know what it's feeding. Probably going to the other side to go into the motor. But you can see right there, the big cables, that's your AC going in there. That's 3-phase AC, it looks like, because they got 3 hot legs. There's a yellow cable coming down to this one from there. And that's the one that goes up. I done lost it now. It goes into that T-box. Alright. He's blowing the horn. He got a clear signal, y'all. Clear signal northbound on the main line, green over red. That means he's got clear signals all the way to Greenwood, more likely, because there ain't no trains coming at us, none ahead of it. So when he rolls out, he'll be able to go. Alright, I'll get more. Alright, then the conductor's coming back. I just talked to him. They're ready to roll. Going home, y'all. They said they've been at work since 3 o'clock this morning. It's now about 12:30 or 1. And the trains they're waiting for are the ones that are coming out of Spartanburg. But they're not coming off the Clinchville. They got industries over there near Spartanburg. Alright, BNSF See the shiny wheels on them? They came out of a hump yard. I assume that's the one up in Tennessee before they got to Atlanta. These are TTGX cars. They're full of trucks and vans, big vehicles. Every now and then I see ETTX going in here, which is cars. It's a triple decker. This is double decker. So they'll send this train down to Casey, and then they'll send some of these cars up to Virginia or something, they tell me. And these are the cars that go to Virginia, WRWK, I don't know who that is, CSX, but anyway. Trains go up to Virginia will come back through Hamlet. So they get the wheels shined up there and they'll put them on the back of a manifest freight. So it'll pull into town as a manifest freight and it'll leave out, it's got auto racks on the bottom. So I wonder what Hourglass is all about. Alright, bottom end coming up. Alright, blue EOT on the bottom end, going to Greenwood, y'all. He tapped his horn at somebody down there. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's at the highway crossing. It wasn't too long, it was short and long. It was just a tap on the horn. Might have been a dog or a deer on the track. Might have been a person. Alright, rolling down the hill, y'all. Going to Greenwood, getting off work. 13 miles from home, had to stop for a couple of hours. That's being mean, ain't it? But that's railroad. Alright, thank you. God bless y'all. I was talking at it and saying hello to y'all. That load auto rack over there. The rest of them are empty. TTGX, I saw ETTX. So this is that train coming back from Casey, South Carolina, and going back up to Cincinnati, Ohio. I can see through the cars, they're all empty, but that one up there on the front had cars in it. So these don't carry trucks and vans, but they're empty now. Alright, he's coming on across the bridge on 72, coming out of Greenwood Fresh Screw, y'all. Banging on the bridge is where they had a distributed power locomotive burnt the rails. It's got 6 screws, actually 12 grooves. They match it up, 6 on each rail, all 6 axles on the locomotive spinning. Hourglass, I wonder what that's about. He's going uphill through Abbeville. I assume he's on the main line because he maintained his speed. Probably it's a Worcester. Got one unidentified one, JCRY 1943. I don't know who that is. So this trying to be going over to Elberton. There's a sign for the Elberton County Fair over here. Alright, one articulated cover hopper, articulated auto racks. Alright, bottom end coming by, BNSF. Blue EOT on the bottom. Alright, thank y'all.